Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Neremik. Welcome back to more of Persona 5 Royal. Last time we did some more social link stuff and watched Okumura kind of have a change of heart before dying. So, I think we did end off last episode with a text, yes. So I think we're pretty much just gonna see all the aftermath of where that takes us. Can we go downstairs? Nah, I don't think so. So yeah, it should be a pretty plot relevant one. And yeah, I reckon we just get to bed and we see where it takes us. To prison, I'm assuming. Yeah, it's about that time. We haven't been dragged in here for a hot minute. So what have you got for us, Eagle?
On your feet, inmate. Our master has an important matter to discuss with you. Heed his words well.
First, I'd like to congratulate you for expelling the one proud of their greed. Or so I'd like to say, but something odd seems to have happened.
What did happen?
Who knows? However, don't you sense it? The malicious will of another? It seems a contingency has occurred. At this rate, your rehabilitation cannot be completed, though I doubt that will be the case. I truly look forward to seeing how you overcome this predicament.
I feel my bond with Eagle is growing deeper. And that brings us into rank 7? Rank 9? Okay, geez, we are.
Alright.
We're making moves.
We shall meet again.
Oh, I'm
Time's
sure
up,
we will.
Inmate. Hurry up and return to your world.
He doesn't sound all too happy with us, given we did just kind of maybe kill a man. Probably not. Oh! Uh-oh.
Is that true?
Did you hear? Okumura died. It's all over the news. He collapsed during his press conference, right? I wish I'd been watching it when it happened. You're probably better off. It was a total disaster. I never imagined seeing a heart attack would be so unsettling. The news says it was because of illness, but either way you spin it, it's still bizarre. Damn, I wish I'd seen it live. People are weird. It's like, damn, I wish I saw someone have a heart attack. You're a freak.
Listen this time,
And
okay?
in this age, proletarian literature, that is, literature written by the working class. Did you see that interview? I thought it was going to be some hidden camera show at first. I was so scared I changed the channel. It was like he was in pain. That was sick. Will you quiet down? We're in class right now. Not to mention you have midterms starting on Monday, so start focusing. Things are getting pretty bad. Yeah, I don't think our reputation's gonna be the best when we take over to the next day. Alright, who is it? Seems the police have shown up at our school. The police? What for? Your sister hasn't told you any of this. Nothing at all. Could this be related to Okumura's death in some way? But there's no connection between our school and Okumura Foods. Think they came to talk to Haru? She's absent today. Then seriously, what are they here for? I can't even begin to fathom the reason. Anyhow, let's be particularly careful not to stand out, and head straight home once school ends. Understand that, everyone? Glad I want to do social links, Bakoto. They're fun. Although, probably smart to avoid the police.
We haven't found anything useful as evidence.
I see.
We're hoping to find something more than the calling card, too.
We've confirmed the victim's connection to the Phantom Thieves, at least. Thank you for your cooperation.
Speaking? Huh? They found a calling card in the principal's office, too.
What?
Yes. I'm sorry to ask again, but your father hadn't said anything about the Phantom Thieves, correct?
That's right.
Please contact me if something catches your attention. It doesn't matter how trivial it seems. You don't have to force yourself, though. Just anything that comes to mind.
The principal? No one told me about that.
Ooh, I've got chills. That. Ooh, I think somebody's trying to set us up.
So basically, your group didn't go after Okumura's life. And even the death of Shujin's principal, who we found a calling card for, was the work of another. You don't sound like you're lying. If If you wanted to deceive me, you could have easily woven up a much simpler lie than this metaverse. Moreover, your account coincides with my own investigation. Is that even possible if it were made up? And I hate to admit, but with my line of work, I know a false testimony when I hear one. Still, if you set your sights on Okumura based on my intel, it'd be before his name was even ranked. You could have ignored him and targeted some other famous person. Why would you go so far as to further investigate and pursue this criminal?
I can't ignore criminals, my teammate was in danger, we were interested. Yeah, I'm gonna say my teammate was in danger. It's pretty true.
Simple enough. There's still no proof that another suspect exists. That said, it's safe enough to say that you aren't the murdering type.
I feel like my bond with Sai is growing deeper. How far into her social link are we? Ooh, 4 more ranks until we can romance her.
But with the subsequent deaths of Okumura and Shujin's principal, the public's opinion changed. Pressed to prove your innocence, your next objective was... What's the matter? Is it a side effect? What in the world did the police inject into you?
My vision is starting to get distorted.
Hey, can you hear me?
Oh.
You need to stay focused. Don't scare me like that. If what you're saying is true, you must tell your side of the story to the end. We'll both be in trouble if your testimony becomes unreliable. Well then, let's move on. At last we arrive at your most recent crime. You know what I mean, don't you? This calling card was delivered to your latest target. The one you had decided would prove your innocence. It was addressed to Sae Nijima. Myself. Now, explain everything to me.
Oh, that's so fucking good. Oh, that's so good. Oh, the summary of the story up until this point has been updated in the event you care. To read, press Y to open the menu, then select story from under the system option. I could have just skipped that, but oh, it's so good. Anyway, going back about a month. Has anyone been able to contact Haru? I haven't. No luck here. Me neither. She won't pick up. It doesn't look like she's seen any of our chats either. I'm worried about her. I mean, I would be too. If the police were near me and they decided to search my phone, I would be, you know, not on it. So can we go outside? Oh, we can. Well, probably not. Now we can't head out, but what can we do? Do we have a few books on hand?
Yo.
Oh, how's school? You studying diligently? I mean, I try. Do we have some good stuff to read? Oh no. Cry of Cthulhu for guts, and then the rest are just places. Actually, ooh. See, part of me is interested because I think I discussed this last episode. There is a book that I think you can read that unlocks a new area, that gives you, what's it called? Books. Wow, very descriptive. But yeah, no, I don't know where it is. Oh, it's probably Musty Pages. Wow. Oh, and if we finish it in one go, we can read another. So what else would be useful to have? I assume Shitamachi in terms of... Or shrines. I think I heard shrines are quite good for social links. So, yeah. So, a Bible for shrine lovers.
Wow!
Meiji Shrine, huh? That seems like a mystical place. It's a famous spiritual spot, well known for its walking paths. Quiet places like that seem nice. I bet you'd really be able to relax if you took that somewhere there with you. Although I'm very excited because I found the book place.
Oh!
So you finished reading Tokyo Shrines, and something else I'll have you know. I feel like I'm on top of the world. Pray your heart out.
All right.
I sure will. And also, you know, you should take someone there with you sometime. Though I guess you could always go alone if you wanted to pray and make a wish or something. Morgana, I can just throw money in that place and it increases my social link points. Anyway, how far down are we going? Ooh, only 79. So President Okumura dies. This is just a coincidence. Is there an illness that could cause that? Nah, no way. So that was murder. That's terrifying. This might be the biggest event of the century. Ooh. I mean, it's near the funny number. Oh, Renken. My apologies for messaging you so early in the morning. Things have calmed down a bit at home, so there's something I thought I need to tell you. What's the matter? There's actually something that's caught my attention. I think I'll need to discuss it with everyone, though. We should meet at the hideout after school.
It looks like Haru is managing. Somehow. Alright. Let's meet up with everyone after school.
It's not just me who feels she's gonna double-cross us, is it? It's like, I'm getting weird vibes. And more commentary. Was Okumura murdered? But that was just a live broadcast, wasn't it? If it was just an illness, then it has to be murder. Did something happen to the honor student? She seems different now. Still, I feel bad for him, going out like that. Here we go. What does she wish to discuss?
With this, preparations are finally in place. The public has praised them as allies of justice before they strike them back to the ground. Now then, she'll be next. Yes, I've already spoken to Human Resources about it. It will be a heavy responsibility, but I'm certain it'd be an honor for her. The culprits behind the mental shutdown cases she's been pursuing all this time. Indeed. They'll become the criminals we've set them up to be, just as you instructed.
Uh-oh.
It's so damn loud.
Where's Haru?
She's the one that called us, so she'll show up eventually.
Well, even though things have calmed down, she must be occupied with what happened to her father. Wait, what?
What's up?
People are posting that we killed President Okumura!
So it's begun already.
What?
Think about it. The CEO collapsed the way he did during an apology conference that our group caused.
Still! They were raving about us so much, and now they just treat us like murderers?
What a lightning-fast change of attitude.
They don't know a damn thing about our situation.
Calm down. Not everyone is necessarily saying that.
But there's no way to vindicate ourselves.
Haru!
I'm sorry I'm late. I'm the one who asked you all to make time for me, too.
My condolences. Must be rough.
I'm okay now. I called everyone together because there was something worrying me. Did you all target the principal?
Huh? The principal? You mean ours?
Yes.
What makes you say that?
Yesterday, a public prosecutor came to my home. It was a woman named Mijima-san.
That's...
I overheard her saying a calling card was found in the principal's office. Considering that this was right after what happened, it's got to be Shujin's.
It's the first I've heard of it.
Doesn't this all seem weird to you? It may just be my imagination, but I feel as if things are escalating far too quickly after President Okumura's incident.
What do you mean?
Perhaps we may have been set up by the real culprit.
For real?
That could be.
Then we need to catch them as soon as possible.
Hold a moment. Can we assume we've been set up, though? We don't even know their objective.
What else are we supposed to do then?
Let's all calm down for a moment. From what Haru said, even the police are suspecting that the Phantom Thieves are murderers. It wouldn't be wise to carelessly make a move at the moment. We need to act as normal students for now. In addition, we have midterms next week.
Exams? At a time like this? I envy you, Futaba. Futaba?
Got something on my mind. Gonna go home and look into it. I wonder what that could be. At any rate, we need to behave and not draw attention to ourselves. Understood?
So it definitely seems as though things are heating up. you could say. Don't tell me the Phantom Thieves did that to President Okumura. They're heroes. They'd never do that. I'd be disappointed if they just turned out to be criminals. It has to be some kind of trick. They never do that. I can't think of any other explanation. That has to be it.
For real?
They found the calling card on the principal, but that's impossible. Not if you're trying to set us up. Hello, Mishima. This is ridiculous. Why are people doubting the Phantom Thieves over what happened to President Okumura? They'd never do such a thing. Isn't that right? Absolutely. Yeah, I trust them. Anyway, seems like everyone's forgotten all that they've done until this point. That won't stop me, though. I'll continue cheering them on. Well, make sure you tell them that. See you later.
Mishima is a bit narrow-sighted, but he's a good person deep down. We can't betray him.
That is very true. So can we head outside? Oh, he's not going to stop me. Actually, can we head out? Oh, we can't. Tragedy. Should we try and mow through some more of these books then, or would we say that's a stupid idea? Nah, next time we get free roam, I'll go do them, and then we'll chew through them, I think, if that's cool with everyone. So in the meantime, we got the DVD, something we can do while we're locked in here. So what I'm going to do, watch a DVD, and ooh! I'll get my proficiency up.
I don't know about this. What if I make a fool of myself on the course? You've been preparing for this day. The only thing left to do is win.
The teacher fired up his students who were getting nervous before the golf tournament. The teacher knows the students well. He's giving different pep talks to all of them.
Oh.
So, we've been just watching tea, huh? Maybe you learned a thing or two about proficiency from watching this drama. I mean, I'll take it, because I think proficiency is tied for our lowest SAS, isn't it? No, kindness is shockingly the one that's behind.
Okay.
Remind me to buy a book about kindness when we get the chance, yeah? Anyway... Ooh, I mean, it's slightly less than yesterday. It's slightly less. I'm sorry for worrying all of you. I won't be able to respond for a little while longer. You don't need to mind us. More importantly, are you doing alright? I'm okay. I'm worried about the people at the company, to be honest. It seems everyone's having difficulty with not only clients, but the press as well. They're even handling the preparations for my father's funeral. I just feel so guilty that I'm unable to help out at all. You shouldn't. Everyone understands that this is a trying time for you. And we're here if anything happens. I know. I'll get in touch once things settle down. Don't push yourself. Thanks. Talk to you later.
Bless that girl. Worrying about others even at a time like this.
Anyway, I wonder what the people are going to be talking about on the train. Oh, I bet they killed Okumura to make an example out of him. Why else would they kill him during a press conference? I read somewhere that Okumura raised his daughter alone. Maybe he wasn't a great manager, but as a parent, I feel for him. Murdering someone to make a point is just textbook terrorism. Like Shido and that Akechi could say, the Phantom Thieves are a menace. Oh, have we been cheering on murderers all this time? This has to be a setup. The Phantom Thieves aren't like that. They have to endure that harsh training every day. I feel a bit sorry for them. I believe in the Phantom Thieves. They wouldn't do that. Oh, the gymnast girl? Yeah, she's changed in a good way. Who on earth set us up? Does anyone have any ideas? Of course not. If I were to guess, I would say the culprit behind the mental shutdowns. Wait, how do we even know we got set up to begin with? They found the calling card in Principal Kabayakawa's office. Someone else had to have planted that, obviously. In the worst case scenario, it's possible they know our identities. This is bad, guys. Yes, our state of affairs is looking quite bleak. Let's prove our innocence. How are we gonna do that, though? Looks like our only choice now is to find the true culprit. Although we don't have any leads. Damn it, why is this gonna happen to us? I agree with you, Ryuji. But it does make the game a lot more interesting. Freedom! Okay, so you want me to lay low? That's fine, I'm gonna go buy a book. Hey, sorry for bringing this up when things are so chaotic. I know it's been tough after what happened to President Okumura and all, but this is the perfect time for smaller changes of heart to restore your reputation. Anyway, here's the info I have. If this is true, it's pretty crazy. Apparently, an ex-mercenary who works as an assassin is hiding out in the Shibuya Underground. He acts as a homeless person during the day, but then goes about his work at night. He hasn't left any traces of his identity, though, so there's nothing the police can do. Sounds dangerous. Right? I can't breathe knowing he's out there. Well, according to the rumors, his name is Yohei Kiritani. I'm seriously scared. I don't want anything to do with this. I'm leaving this to you, Phantom Thieves. Mishima really does get us some amazing info sometimes. Our reputation may have taken a hit after Okumura's death, but we can still prove our justice in mementos. We should discuss this with everyone when we have the time. Oh, and we have to go meet up with Haru before we can go in. Yes, yes. Now, we've got some stuff we can do. Mainly, we got a text, I'll read the text, but library first and foremost. I think there's another book we can rent out from here, which is always very nice, isn't it? I'd like to borrow a book, and Cry of Cthulhu. I thought I'd finish reading that. Maybe I'm just getting old. You know, maybe I'm just old and losing it. Does that surprise any of you? It wouldn't surprise me. Anyway, Jim Bochi, this is the place I've been hopping on about. I thought you unlocked it through a social link, but no, you had to read a thing. So, these books, they cost a lot, but they give you an F-ton worth of stats and take 3 to read. So they're very beneficial to go have on hand, especially on nights when Morgana just doesn't let you be free. So who actually is wanting to hang out? Practice building, so I assume that's Maruki, and Akihabara, that's the child. So, yeah, I'm thinking we should probably just go hang out with Maruki then. I get him up. Because why not? It's free. I'm guessing he was the one that was... exams are closed. Funny you should mention that. I'm going to help Maruki study instead of myself. And we're going to grow closer soon as well.
Thank you.
Hell yeah. And besides, it's less conspicuous if we just come here and, you know, hang out with the school counselor. See, I'm clever. So, thanks for coming.
You see...
There's actually something I wanted to talk to you about. I know this is a little personal, but you remember how my former girlfriend came up the other day? Rumi. Yeah. We were even engaged, if you can believe that. She was so cheerful. I mean, she could get pretty aggressive, she was always kind of hot-headed, but also so kind, too. She was the best thing that had ever happened to me. I didn't deserve her, but if we had our shot, my life had been so much happier than it had ever been. But reality's never that simple. A burglar broke into a family's home. Rumi and I had been visiting. We were there to see what he'd done to them. It was just... bad luck. But it didn't end there. He must have been desperate to escape. He attacked Rumi on his way out. I was right there with her, and I couldn't do anything. Pathetic, right? We were lucky Rumi's injuries weren't more severe, her physical ones at least. But the shock of the incident was too much. She had a mental breakdown. We talked about that, didn't we? How wounds of the heart aren't often as straightforward as physical ones. She never really recovered from what had happened, even after all this time. I kind of lost myself in that pain for a while, too.
Why?
She didn't deserve that. None of them did. None of them had done anything wrong. Sorry.
I'm sorry.
When I saw her in that hospital bed, I made a vow. I swore I'd do all I could to fight back against the unfairness of reality. If someone suffered like that, I'd help. Like I said before, Rumi's in a better mental place now. She's happy. But that pain I felt back then, that's how this project was born. And thanks to you, I finally found the true goal of that research too. I don't care how long it takes me. I will make my dream come true. For Rumi's sake, of course, but for you too, Ami-Ami-kun. I honestly don't have the words to say what this all means to me, but I can at least say this. Thank you so much for everything. Thanks to you, I found my answer. And once it's ready, I hope you'll let me use it to help you find the happiness you deserve. The path is clear now. I think this is probably the last time I come to you about this paper. Well, take care of yourself. It's not like we'll never see each other again. You never change, huh? I'll let you know when I finally finish that paper. When I do, I'll have to thank you one last time. You helped me see my dream through, so I owe you a bit.
Now.
But for now, I should uphold my end of the deal. I've got a really special one for you today. I think you're ready for something on another level now. I can sense a strong bond of friendship from Maruki. Which, that's not rank 10, but it's rank 9. Which rank 10 is automatic. So we're done, pretty much. Raises the chance of Detox X succeeding. Very nice. Also, there's one more thing I want to tell you, but I'll save it until I finish my paper. I just hope you can forgive me for it.
Sorry.
Don't mind me. Sorry, that came out way too ominous. Thanks to Maruki's mental training, my mind feels stronger. Thank you for the 5 SP. And the snack.
Well, see you.
His generosity truly knows no bounds. So, what are we doing this evening?
Yo.
I hear the Phantom Thieves killed someone. It's all over the news. Ah, but we didn't, Sojiro. Not that you would know. Yet. Ooh, Red Light District. That's, Chihaya, isn't it? And then, well, Sojiro we can't actually level up, so... Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to check what the books I bought grant me. So we got Knowledge, Kindness, Proficiency, I bought one about Charm that I can't actually read. I am... Go me. See, we could spend a night reading my Kindness, or I could spend it leveling Chihaya. I'm thinking... Have I actually started Chihaya's social link? So I'm just gonna look for one that's super low. That's Futaba. You know, it's like, yeah, maybe I should level Futaba at some point. I mean, we're done with Maruki, so, I mean, we could pivot for sure. Doesn't seem like I've actually started her social link, and because of how easy they are to start when you, like, first get going on them, yeah, sure, why not? Why not? Plus she'll give us, at least I hope, some helpful stuff. So, yeah, there she is, and we should be able to start with her now, don't we? So, we shall see if fate changes. I'm looking forward to hearing about the result. Oh, it's in Mementos. Okay, never mind. Never mind, we actually can't do that. I'm planning for the next episode to be Mementos episode, just on account of... Before you have a bit more time before the next palace gets going, to kind of slide on in. Which I think is a smart move. So I suppose in that event, in the name of being able to get Sojiro up higher, let's go and get our kindness up.
Make sure your clothes up.
I sure will make sure that I do, Sojiro. So, the chief is the man who commands all the respect.
Wow.
I love the sound of the word chief. I'd like to be called that someday too.
Oh.
You still have a little time to read. Let's go a little further. A chief should act calmly in all situations. Seems like you're getting through that book quickly. That guide on speed reading really helped. Well, how far did you get? Seems like you still have some pages left. You should continue some other time. I agree, Morgana. I agree. And the fact is now, like... Oh, okay, yeah, it's dropping by less and less each day. It's only 4% this time. Anyway, so, they were just deceiving us. I guess Akechi was right after all. No, I still believe in the Phantom Thieves. They're murderers, right? Hurry up and arrest them. How long are the police going to let them run loose? Far too long.
This sucks.
I wonder when Okumura-san will start going back to school. I know the funeral's soon. Must be tough, organizing the funeral of a bigwig CEO. Okumura-san is usually pretty quiet. You think she's okay? Hard to believe her dad is of such a nice girl could be so evil. I didn't expect this from the Phantom Thieves. There was a full-blown public execution. I don't like the way that guy looks. It might feel a bit unnecessary, but I just felt the need to voice that, you know? Anyway, things looking rough online. They're just calling us a bunch of murderers. All the celebrities who supported us are being criticized now too. It's all gone up in flames, people posting stuff about this everywhere. I highly doubt that anyone who supported us did so honestly. There must have been many who simply went with the winning side. I get mixed feelings when you put it that way. It does make me rethink a lot of things. That aside, we need to deal with our situation first. Our state of affairs continues to worsen. We can't sit back and just watch this happen. Still, we can't make a move when we don't have any leads. What are we supposed to do then? Right around when your exams will end will be the perfect timing. For what? Don't worry about it. Anyway, just wait and see what happens. For the time being, let's discuss things after our exams end. There's no way I can focus on exams like this. Can you ever?
Hey, are you listening?
Will we dodge? Will we dodge? I feel a murderous intent. Ooh! Is that going to increase my charm?
Hey.
My charm's already maxed though, no! I was too charming for my own good. Though it did get me in there with Makoto sooner, so it's like, is that really a downside? Nah. People saying terrible things about us, calling us murderers. Oh well. Let's see, who wants the conversation today? When are your exams? Are you gonna invite me to study, Yusuke? I can't believe this. So is, who is Aoyama Chome? Say no more. Again, for reasons I've discussed previously, it'd be very funny if we max Makoto up as soon as possible. So yes, we want to go hang out. Let's go somewhere fun.
Yes.
And let's take her. She's a nerd, right? You are. Don't like you. Amusement park? Sure. I reckon she'll enjoy that. I mean, we just went to an amusement park and it was traumatizing, so this time it should work out well. Wow, this place really has everything. You can eat, go on the rides, and even stay the night. No matter if you're a man or a woman, young or old, coming here is this supreme stress relief. I can understand why so many people come now. Let's go ride something.
Yes.
I agree. That's the essential experience of coming here, so it's a great start. Although, I'm actually a little nervous. Today, well, from other people's perspective, this could be called a, date, could it not? Never mind, come on, let's go have some fun. Wow, I never roller coasters were that amazing. My knees are still shaking. I can't quite put it into words, but I appreciate the appeal of thrill rides now. I do wonder why anyone thought making such scary attractions in the first place, though. People are bizarre. They gave me this souvenir, but I don't really know much about baseball, though, to be honest. Do you like sports? Here, you can have it. Giant doll. However that's pronounced. And we're gonna grow closer soon, so it was all worth it. It was all worth it. Love to see it. Okay, Sojiro has been convinced. That's not good. Let's see. Exams are such a downer. Do you have time today? You know, I reckon I do. I reckon I do, random lady in Kanda. I reckon I do. Especially now I've got a matching persona as well. Oh. Hifumi's trouble talking to a woman. Seems she's troubled again. I can become closer thanks to the persona. Let's go talk with her. That's right, your opponent will finally be a professional. My client's a big shot in the Pro Shogi Players Association, so I worked really hard to set it up. But... is this young man a fan of yours, Hifumi? No, mother. He's my shogi friend. I told you about him, remember? Your shogi friend, Let me just say this. I hope you're not harboring any weird feelings for Hifumi. Mother! As I'm sure you're already aware, you're not allowed to date, young lady. You started to attract a number of new male fans with all your photo spreads.
Yes.
Mother. You can get 50 guys like him once you're famous. I need to accomplish the things I was never able to do. Now I'm going to work, don't wait up for me. I understand.
Sorry.
I apologize. That must have been quite the shock. She's scary. That was quite honest of you, but not altogether inaccurate, though. My father is ill and unable to work, so my mother supported us. My mother used to be a local TV announcer, but she had to quit to take care of my father. My father was a pro shogi player. He's usually calm, but when he played, you could really feel his spirit. He never hesitated when making a move, just like a king. I really admired him, so I started playing shogi too. But after pouring everything he had into shogi, he suddenly collapsed one day. In my mother's eyes, shogi stole both her dream and her husband. And yet she tells me to keep playing. I should be working to help support us. I want to become a professional so I can make enough money to ease my parents' burden. I do photo shoots and interviews hoping they'll add some money to our household income, but it's honestly quite difficult for me. Have you told your mother? Well, she's certainly enjoying dealing with the media again after such a long time. However, no one sees me as a shogi player anymore. They no longer recognize my skills. I'm not playing shogi in the hopes of becoming an idol. I simply love my family and I want to support them through their troubles. This isn't good. I should be focusing on such negative topics before a match. Well then, let's play. Today I'm going to be throwing a lot more offensive moves at you. This will teach you how to escape from disadvantageous situations. I feel Hifumi's trust in me growing. Very nice. And that leads us into rank 5 with Kakoi Kuzushi. Allows you to attempt an escape even when surrounded by the enemy.
Right.
I can respect that. Are you ready? That's right. My right eye is twitching now. Time to unleash my hidden evil eye.
I'll start.
Now, to a fair match. Increased our knowledge. Very nice. That will actually help out with our exams coming up. Does it look like... Okay, it's not jumping too much, but you know,
next time.
It's jumping. Which I can respect. Yeah. And, oh, she's even ringing us. Okay, let's try and get some extra points in here. Oh, hello. Do you have a moment? I apologize for my mother's rude behavior earlier. She's been on edge lately. My male fans begin to concern her. She didn't mean to offend you at all. I hope you accept my apology in her place. No worries. Thank you. I'll be sure to talk to her about you. No doubt my lack of skill is what caused my mother to be so hypersensitive. I intend to improve my skills so I can become an established player and put my mother at ease. So then, let us both work hard towards our goals. Goodbye for now. Hey, okay, it only dropped by 4% again. We're making moves. They still haven't caught the Phantom Thieves? I don't know how they do it. Just throw them in the slammer already. It's too scary with murderers on the loose. I wonder what kind of people the culprits are. They're murderers. They don't give me any of this justice crap. Ooh. Public opinion isn't doing a number for us, is it? Can I bother you for a moment? Now that the funeral is over, it feels like a small burden has been lifted from my shoulders. Are you alright? I am. I actually feel bad having everybody worry about me. How are you? Are you doing okay? I'm managing. You sure are strong. I'll come back, don't worry. I think I'll be able to rejoin everyone around when exams end. Well, see you.
Haru. She's the one who should be in pain right now. Yet she's still trying to cheer us up.
She certainly is a trooper.
Well then.
Her exams start tomorrow, don't they? You should focus on those for now. I mean, I could. Nobody's texting me. Anybody actually around to hang out? Did we rank 10 Anne last night? And who's at school? Makoto, she doesn't spawn at school, does she? Wow! You were a massive loser. I mean, I respect her, don't get me wrong, but wow. Actually, wow. Okay, although, I kind of need to press Makoto, which is kind of annoying because I was looking to max Anne this episode. But, again, I want to get Makoto ranked up very quickly, so I can be dating her by the time it gets to the point of my interrogation. Because then it's just meta. And if I rank 10, it means Sai has heard in detail things. So, yeah. Let's see what she wants. Eiko's boyfriend, Tsukasa, has been sending me a lot of text recently. His days and nights are reversed due to his work, so he often sends good morning late at night. Do you think he likes you? I'm not sure. I'd definitely tell Eiko if he asked me on a date. But for now, things are generally pretty normal. Mostly messages like, how's your BF, and hope you had a great day today. Do you actually think their relationship could be serious? Was I just biased to think that all he wants from Eiko is her money? Probably a little. You watch too many. Now I'll tell her what she wants to hear.
Yes.
Really? No points. I thought that worked like a charm. I mean, it does sound like a TV show. A lying host that tricks a woman into debt then forces them to sell their bodies. But those kinds of things exist in reality as well. Immoral hosts, human trafficking rings. My father even mentioned to me about gangs of men that look specifically for depressed women in Shinjuku.
It seems...
They take advantage of the loneliness of those girls feel to force them into horribly abusive situations. Then, after ensuring the girls are buried in crippling debt, they make them sell their bodies to pay it off. There are other ways they force girls into it as well. Blackmail, illegal immigration. There are countless victims of schemes like that. Countless gangs as well. My father was going after a particularly notorious one when... In the course of his investigation, he was hit by an errant truck. The impact killed him instantly. At first, it was thought to be an accident, but at the funeral I overheard my father's supervisor speaking with my sister. He was saying my father had likely been assassinated. They suspected that the gang he was investigating hired the driver. What gang was it? I don't know. The driver died on impact as well, but apparently they found drugs in his bloodstream. Either way, that gang has been pushed back into the shadows thanks to the Shinjuku cleanup operation. I'm not sure any of that would have happened if not for the incident with my father. He was a noble man. He truly was, wasn't he? I wish I could be a little bit more like him myself. Instead, I've just been hesitant. That's actually why my sister became a prosecutor to begin with. She couldn't stand by and watch evil prevail over justice. That passion undoubtedly came from our father. Our mother passed away many years back, so when father was killed we had to survive on our own. That responsibility, the pressure of all that fell on my sister. Because of that, she couldn't help but talk down on our father sometimes. She says death is no different than surrender. But I still look up to him. I was often lonely because of how much time he spent at work, but seeing him tirelessly pursue one case after the next was nothing short of incredible. That was how my father chose to live his life, trying to bring justice and order to the world around him. I'm sure he was happy.
Yes.
Come to think of it, there was something he used to say to me all the time. The most important part of your life is how you choose to live it. How have I chosen to live? More importantly, how do I want to live? Do you have an answer?
Yes.
Just one. That is, I've never put any thought into the matter before. To be honest, I've been determined to follow the path my sister laid for me. After my father's death, I wanted to lighten the burden on her as much as I possibly could. Oh, we're supposed to be talking about Eiko here. Sorry for going so off topic.
Actually...
You know, I never actually talked to anyone about my father. It's such a painful memory to look back on. But I feel comfortable when I'm discussing it with you. And beyond that, I feel that I understand my life a bit better now.
Thank you very much.
So, thank you. I can sense a deep bond of trust from Makoto. Pushing us up into rank 7, I believe. Shadow Factorization allows you to see null, repel, and drain when highlighting a target in battle.
Right.
That is quite helpful. Now, who's ringing? Oh, it's Eiko. Gloating again. Maybe I'll, skip college and just get married to Tsukasa instead. I guess she's choosing how she wants to live too, as long as she's sure she'll be happy. Oh, another message, huh? You serious about Amiyama-kun? Wanna have a double wedding? I'm game if you are. Don't be ridiculous. I can't even begin to think about marriage at this point in my life. By the way, can you keep pretending to be my boyfriend for a bit longer? That's the best method I have of keeping tabs on Eiko and Tsukasa. At any rate, thanks for listening to me today. I'll let you know if something urgent comes up.
Alright then.
We are absolutely in there, fellas. We're gonna get that rank 10. And the phone call as well. Oh, miracles happen. Hey, do you have time right now? Sorry for venting so much before. I just wanted to go talk about Eiko, but I got a little off topic. Thanks still for pretending to be my boyfriend, though. I don't trust Eiko's boyfriend yet, so can we keep this up until I can make a call one way or the other? Of course. Thanks, I'm counting on you. Let's see how convincing a boyfriend you can be. I'll talk to you later. Bye. We're in there. We are in there.
You're back.
Now who's free this fine evening? Oh, but first, this isn't much of an update, but I think I'm going to go back to school starting tomorrow. I'm sorry for worrying you all until now. Are you really okay though?
Be sure not to push yourself too hard in this time of grief.
No, I actually need to push myself. My mind always wanders when I have nothing to do. Yeah, I totally get you. Besides, there's nothing I can do while I'm at home. Well, I know how to put it, but try not to think about that stuff too much. Count on us anytime. Yeah, you don't have to worry about asking us for anything. We're all still here for you. To be completely honest, when you ended up alone, I did doubt you all a tiny bit. But it's so horrible for me to doubt you. I mean, you're the ones I asked to do all of this. Your father just passed away, Haru. It's natural to feel full of emotions at such events. Yeah, it's really hard when you lose someone like that. But I'm okay now. You've all helped me out so much. Right back at you. Thank you. Those words truly are reassuring. Well then, I'll see you all at school.
Haru. I'm not surprised she seems down. You should keep her in your thoughts. Still, despite how she looks, Haru has quite the backbone. I'm sure she'll be okay.
I don't like how much dialogue Haru has purely because I'm coming back out of the other end of a cold, so my throat clearly can't do her voice, so I apologize if she sounds a bit clapped. Well, exams soon, Ryuji, but what if I don't want to do exams? What if I want to go? Nope, as I already established, can't do her, she's not here. Guess we're going to the airsoft shop. Or not? Oh yeah, okay. It didn't glow blue for a second, but we got it. Anyway, I want to work. So, can get closer thanks to that persona. We're gonna hang out. Let's do this. You want to know about some underground business deals, huh? You know, you can find anything you need on the internet, right? Or are you looking for something a little more? I can see it in your eyes. Who sent you here? I can't tell you. Sticking to the code of honor, huh? Not bad for a kid. Alright, just acts like I'm mumbling to myself. You got that? No promises I'm gonna say anything useful either. So, an exec from Hong Kong Mafia came to Japan sometime around New Year's. Apparently something big went down with a huge Asian investor. Deal was worth about 100 million yen. Thought you'd figure something that massive would get more people talking about it. Maybe they leased some kind of high-end club to keep it private as possible. I didn't hear a thing about that, though. Alright, we're done here. Go. Your store stuff is impressive always. Great stuff, why?
Yeah?
It's, nice to hear that coming from you, Suda-san. I bet you can make solid war with realistic models like these. Seriously, these are incredible. I should get going now, though.
Yo.
Welcome. Alright, Awai. I'll take one of everything you show me today. I'll need an entire arsenal. How long could that take? Depends how quick the parts come in. Some stuff's probably gonna have to go through customs. How long things get stuck, that's probably out of my control, though. Tell me, Mune, what's your son's name? Karu-kun, was it? That's right. Well then, if you don't deliver on time, I might just have to let Karu-kun in on your little secret. Suda-san, please. No wonder how an adolescent boy like him reacted to finding out his father was in the Yakuza. I guess if things go sour, we could always try to sell him again. Fine, I'll put a rush on your order. Happy now? Very much so. Well then, I look forward to hearing from you again. Soon. Sorry to make you wait, kid.
Shit.
God damn it! So, that was Suda.
Yeah.
Sorry you had to see that. Anyways, how'd it go today? You want anything good? The Hong Kong Mafia. Now, we'll say the money. The money's what we need. Huh. Someone with a big deal with the Hong Kong Mafia worth 100 million yen, and it happened sometime around New Year's. Wouldn't surprise me if Suda had something to do with it. Anyways, been bragging about a big score he made right near the start of the year. I gotta do some more research into it myself. Anyways, nice job. I'm gonna be able to give Suda a real scare thanks to the info you gave me. Give it your all. Huh, that goes without saying. Man, I can't wait to see the look on Suda's face. It's been ages since I felt this excited. It's all because of you, kid. Turns out you're pretty useful. I felt my bond with Hawaii is growing even deeper, but we got no social link points to that rank. That is kind of scary. But he's rank 4, so we got time. We have time. Or so we say. Well, I'm gonna head home early and spend some good old quality time with Karu to celebrate. Damn fine job again, kid. Get on out of here. I felt helping with Y has helped my proficiency. Ooh. Is that one into jump up at all? Okay, that's a lot stronger than a few of the other ones, so maybe there's something there. Maybe. And, oh, we got a phone call. This might be our chance to redeem ourselves. Just you watch. That's me. I'll just give you fair warning before I go home to Karu. You definitely got me some good intel. Honestly, I appreciate that. But now Suda knows your face, and that could be a real problem. I agree. You catch on fast. Thanks to that shit today, Suda knows we're connected at least. Which means that stunt we pulled with Masa ain't gonna work on him. Well, what's done is done. If one method isn't gonna work, we're just gonna find another. I'll think about our next move. Until then, don't do anything stupid. When I need help, I'll get in touch. Hope you'll be ready. Okay. I don't think he's gonna... Oh, only lost 3% today! Look on the bright side! Pulling all-night is the worst. I really should have started studying sooner. At least the school festival's soon. It's the thing I'm looking forward to most right now. Yeah, but are they still gonna hold it? It might get cancelled. Don't say that. You're bumming me out before the exams. Things are bad enough as is. If they cancel the festival, the students are gonna riot. Well, we'll just have to see. Now, what are the people saying? Did you hear those rumors? She's so lucky. It's almost like her test scores don't matter. I wonder if they really are from our school. Teacher's doing a 180 on the honor student. She's on the podium. Good for her. Oh, did she win in her meat by chance?
Phantom Thieves have gone off the deep end, don't you think? I thought they were gonna change that CEO's heart, but they ended up killing him instead.
Haven't people been saying they killed Principal Kobayakawa too? I thought they were bad, but I never expected they'd turn out to be murderers.
Oh man, does this mean anyone who gets targeted is screwed?
Quiet down. I'll now be handing out your exam booklets.
Yeah, just the surprise exams kicking in at like the worst possible time.
Shall we begin?
Okay, so what we got? Counting both black and white surfaces, how many surfaces are there in total on a soccer ball? Oh shit. On a soccer ball. We did this last time and I embarrassed myself. Think. Black and white surfaces. How many surfaces are there in total on a soccer ball? Can we just trust the diagram for once? So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And then the other side's probably about the same? Shiza. It's going to be a multiple of 6. Right? Yeah. No, okay, hang on. Okay, this is actually quite confusing. So it's a ratio of like 1 to 5. So yeah, it's multiple of 6. So does that mean there's 24? See, I would say so, but the thing is, because the whites kind of like overlap, you know, the whites surround the blacks, and whites can surround multiple blacks. Oh, I don't think we're gonna get this. I'm gonna say 32.
Ooh, we can do this!
The guess was right. An essay question? This looks tough, but let's calm down and think it through. Provide an explanation for why the soccer ball is only composed of the colours black and white. Okay, it used to be flashy, it used to be one colour, I think. And then they were broadcasted in black and white, so it was done to look better. Beautiful. We might come top of the class if we're able to get some easier questions, I remember. Anyway. Okay, it's kind of getting a bit worse for us, isn't it?
You're still rooting for the Phantom Thieves?
You know they're murderers, right?
That doesn't mean that criminals should be left to do whatever they want.
Still, couldn't they have at least left the principal to the police? And I mean, did you see that press conference? No way allies of justice would do that.
I wonder if Akechi-kun has been right all along.
He's so admirable, sticking to his guns even though so many people were against him.
That's enough. If you don't quiet down, I'll have to ask you to leave.
Okay, day 2.
Now everyone.
What we got? Who conducted executions using this device? Conducted. Charles Henry Sanson. Because guillotine was the guy who invented it.
Ooh, we can do this!
Oh, let's go. Alright, what is the reason that most people cannot become a cormorant fisherman of Nagasara? It requires an apprenticeship, it's a hereditary profession, they don't have to guts. It's a hereditary profession.
Ooh, we can do this!
Let's get this. So far, so good. I'm just saying, we might get top marks. Of course they had to do that. Okay.
The Phantom Thieves have gotta be students here, right? I mean, they killed our principal. Isn't this insane? There are murderers among us. Now that you mention it, there was a guy in Shibuya who told me he's a Phantom Thief the other day. For real? You gotta report that. Oh crap, you think so? I snapped a pic, so I should probably put it online just in case. I hope the cops catch him.
Why does Morgana look just so brain dead? It's not just me, right? That is not a cat. That is a creature. And what is the meaning of robota? The etymological root of robot. Mechanized doll, slave labor, labor class. Mechanized doll.
That doesn't look like it'll work.
Don't you comment on my exam performance, you aren't human. Which of the following describes the density of stars in outer space? 3 sesames in your hand, 3 melons in the Atlantic, 3 bees in all of Europe. The 3 bees one rings the most bells in my head.
Ooh, we can do this!
Okay, I'm just going with what sounds familiar. And maybe some of my own knowledge. Oh, we only dropped by 4% today. Yeah, maybe it'll start going up. Today's last day of exams, huh? Seems like those are kind of tough.
Yep.
Well, it wasn't too bad. You should have gotten a decent score, right? I mean, honestly, we might still get like top 3 and get a lot of rewards from that, which is pretty good.
The police are here again?
Yeah, seems like it's for real this time. Apparently one of our students is a phantom thief.
Seriously?
I read the same thing online. Apparently public security is already on the move.
Who is it? It's me. There's something I want to talk to everyone about, but I'll be at the hideout. I mean, our place. Seems like Futaba has found something.
It's open.
Ooh.
Um.
Do you remember what I said previously about voicing Haru? Oh. It just gets worse. Okay, let's go. Are you okay?
Huh?
Yes. I'm sorry. I did come here because I wanted to, but I'm not exactly adept in saying what's on my mind. Oh, that's perfectly fine. I'm not all that great with chatting with people either.
Excuse me?
Oh? Oh, maybe I shouldn't have said that. How about some snacks? No need to be modest here.
You have my thanks.
Thank you. I'm alright though. It must be pretty weird, right? I came here for counseling, but I can't seem to say anything.
Well,
not weird in the least. Just take your time, we'll go whatever pace you need. And if you don't feel comfortable by the end of our time, well, just have some tea and head on home for the day. I do enjoy tea time. Perhaps I'll feel more relaxed if I think of all this in that way.
Quite.
Absolutely. Nobody's going to de-stress if they come in here all worked up like, I have to talk right now. Thinking of this as just some sneaking away to relax with some tea would probably make you feel more open. Relaxing with some tea. I do that quite often, but on my own. Do you find that more relaxing?
Yes.
The people closest to me in life, they don't really feel like people I could sit and enjoy some tea with. Even my family has always been focused on work.
I see.
So, was mealtime essentially the same as tea time?
Yes.
Meals where we ate together were almost always uptight dinners at work-related events.
I see.
I've never been upscale to social events, so I'm not sure if I should ask you this, but, well, didn't you ever feel lonely? Lonely? Yes, I think so. If I were given the chance, I'd have only wanted to spend more time with my family. Why don't we call it a day now? Feel free to stop by again anytime you like. Oh yes, I do apologize. It seems I extended this tea time much longer than I had intended. No problem at all. If anything, I'm happy to hear it. Well, I'll make sure to pick up snacks that pair well with tea. So is that every member of the Phantom Thieves bar Yusuke who's been to Maruki now? Yusuke will sneak in the future, probably. I received word from Futaba-chan about our upcoming meeting. There's still some time until we meet though, so I'm going to take care of my flowers first. See you later.
I suppose plants do need watering after all. Oh, I know. You should go help Haru. I'll let the others know.
Is this her rank 1 for Social Link by chance?
How troubling.
What's wrong?
Oh, have you come up here to assist me? You, heard that, didn't you? I'm not worried about the garden, in case you were wondering. It's just, so much has happened to me lately.
Any way I can help?
Well, perhaps I could share this with you. I mean, it would be nice to have someone who is aware of my current situation in life. The source of my worries is my father's company. Dealing with the aftermath has been difficult. Given how unexpected the accident was, my father didn't have a will. All of his stocks transferred to me. Which means suddenly, I'm the biggest shareholder in a company of over 1,000 employees. But I don't know the first thing about business direction or fund management.
That sounds tough.
It is. I may be the president's daughter, but I never expected I would end up involved with company matters. Because of that, lately I've been meeting with all the various officers and lawyers my father employed. They've been giving me advice on all the things I'm not entirely sure about, assets, stocks. It's clear some people only want to get on my good side, though. I don't know who I can trust. They try to sound comforting by saying things like, "Don't worry," or "Leave it to me." But it feels like they're really only being nice so they can get their hands on my bank account. I never realized I could be this distrustful of other people. I'm sorry for ranting on about this matter. I feel as though doing so has helped me calm down a bit, though. The only people I've consulted up to this point have been employees. But I think what I really needed was someone closer to my own age, closer to my own viewpoint. If it isn't too much trouble, could we speak about this again some other time? In return, what can I do to help you? I don't have any unique talents. How about this? You know, gardening. I'm actually quite skilled at it. A few years ago, I even managed to grow a tropical fruit on the balcony at my house. To be honest, this is what I do when I'm alone, to take my mind off of everything that's happened. Oh, that's right. I stored some vegetables in the refrigerator down in the home economics room. You still have some time, yes? Would you mind waiting here a moment? I grew these right here in these very planters and harvested them myself not too long ago. There's not much consistency to their colors or shapes, but...
I want to try them.
You like vegetables? That's good to know. But to tell the truth, I have a favor to ask of you. I'd like to get Sakura-san's opinion on my vegetables. Do you think I could bring my next harvest over to your cafe?
That's a great idea.
Thank you. I'm sure Sakura-san will give me his honest opinion. I'll make sure this next harvest is particularly good. Well then, shall we head over to the hideout?
So was that not a rank 1 then? Shocking.
Congrats on surviving midterms.
I think I'm screwed for real this time. I couldn't concentrate at all.
Gathering everyone's opinions and immediately acting upon them. In order to make that natural course of action a reality, I will...
Again? It's so damn loud!
More importantly, what's this you want to talk about?
You said that something was on your mind before, but were you able to figure out what it was?
The medjed that I banned wasn't the real one.
Huh? Aren't you the real one, though?
Oh, the guy who called himself medjed after me isn't the one from the other day.
What do you mean?
The code written by that guy the other day is different from any of the past medjed.
And that means...
A code is like your fingerprints. No matter how you try to disguise it, your own quirks appear in it. The one from the other day was all cut and pasted with no consistency. No skill at all.
But aren't there multiple people across the world that are part of medjed? Couldn't it have been done by someone that joined recently?
How do I put it? That code was so not done by anyone interested in cracking. At all. At the very least, there's no way it was an official medjed member.
So someone used the medjed name to provoke the Phantom Thieves? For what purpose?
Could they have been doing it for fun? It was around the time our group started getting popular, so maybe they wanted in on the hype.
Wait a moment. What if it's the other way around? Perhaps they used the medjed name to make the Phantom Thieves known.
What? That makes no sense!
I actually thought the same as Makoto.
Why is that?
Know how I just said that code is like fingerprints? I found those same fingerprints somewhere completely different.
Where's that?
The Phantom Aficionado website. There were traces of it being illegally tampered with from the outside.
For real?
For summer vacation, the access counter was made to be much higher than the actual number. Same with the rankings. Particularly the time when President Okumura ranked first.
So then, the one who provoked the group, and the one who tampered with the site are the same person?
I think I'm starting to see the big picture. Both Medjed's provocation and the tampering of the website brought attention to us as a result. On top of that, our reason for targeting Okumura was influenced by the public and the rankings. The perfect timing and the perfect target. If both of those had been set up...
It would all make sense.
So the culprit was planning to put the blame on us from the start? No way.
This is all hypothetical. We lack any hard evidence.
But if all your deductions happen to be correct, that would mean we've been playing right into their hand for the past 2 months or so.
We gotta be overthinking things. I mean, we're talking both the rankings and Medjed. Everyone made a big deal about it. If this was all set up, then what kind of guy did we make an enemy of?
There's no point in getting anxious over speculation. Regardless, we'll be falsely charged at this rate, and with murder. We must overcome this.
But we don't even know who we're up against.
Hey, you think we're falling into another trap, even at this very moment?
Calm down.
Yeah, this doesn't mean that we've lost yet.
Even if this is the actions of a meticulous enemy, we'll just have to get back at them. We need to find clues, no matter what.
And that, I think, is going to bring us to the end of our episode.
Me?
Or not.
I was told you recommended this reassignment yourself, sir. Why would you choose someone as inexperienced as myself?
When the case of the Shujin principal was ruled a suicide, you thought to reopen it. And you proved its connection to the Phantom Thieves. This is based primarily on that achievement.
I'm honored, sir.
The Phantom Thieves issue is now a national crisis. Expectations are exceedingly high for us public prosecutors, as we are the executors of justice. Personnel and planning will be up to you on this case. You will also have the police under your command. I'd like you to oversee this operation. You've yet to give an answer. Will you accept the task of eradicating the Phantom Thieves?
I will give it everything I have.
We'll have to prepare a higher position for you as well in the event that you succeed. I don't wish to apply extra pressure on you, but I assume your odds of success are high. Naturally, failure to accomplish this task is unacceptable. Do you understand?
Of course. I will live up to your expectations no matter what it takes.
That is all then. I expect good results from you.
I'm home.
Hi, sis. Should I warm up dinner for you?
No, it's okay.
How about a bath?
No need. I just came home to get a change of clothes.
Are you going to stay at work then?
I've been entrusted with a very important task.
You look awful, though.
Aren't you tired?
As an adult, there will be times when you will accept an assignment for which failure is not tolerated. It's all over for me if I can't win this.
Still, if you were to collapse from exhaustion...
This is my one chance to get a promotion. I heard detectives have been coming to your school. That must make it hard to focus on your studies. Don't worry, though. It will all be over soon.
What do you mean?
I'm going to catch the Phantom Thieves myself.
Is that the important task you mentioned?
It's none of your concern.
Oh my god. Sis has her sights set on the Phantom Thieves, and on Shujin Academy in particular. This is bad. I need to let everyone know.
Things have become somewhat troublesome, everyone. Just try to stay calm. What's wrong? Sis told me she'd been entrusted with an important task regarding the Phantom Thieves. That means... yes, the SIU must surely be on the move at this point. That's bad. Wait, weren't they already investigating us, though? The police were doing so in secret. This operation is on a much different scale. Hold on a sec, what is this SIU thing anyways? The Special Investigations Unit, an elite team that deals with huge cases like government scandals. I've heard that name on the news. They make headlines quite often. The real insane part is they haven't lost a case against a suspect in like 50 years. If they come after you, you're screwed. They're the best investigation force in Japan. Are we going to be arrested? This doesn't this countermeasure seem quite extreme? Right or wrong, I think we're just way too famous at this point. As this is a country governed by law, we can't afford to ignore us any longer. We may be the Phantom Thieves, but this is miserable. They probably have a pretty narrow suspect profile by now too. Hey, don't scare us like that! It's okay though, they don't have any evidence. Yes, I expect they're frantically searching for some as we speak. No way they're gonna find anything though. It's only a matter of time. We have to hurry and do something about this.
Everything's going to be fine. Unless they know about the metaverse, there's no way they'll get any info on us.
We'll just have to hope. And now, that's the end of the episode for today. So if you have enjoyed, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. It does help out a bunch. Let us know that you do want to see more of this and all that good stuff. And until next time, all that said and all that aside, thanks for watching, guys. My name has been Neremik, and peace out.